Hey, what's going on guys? It's Fisayo here, and in this video I'll show you how to invest in the US stock market from Nigeria, what you should know before you do invest, and how I'm investing in the US stock market. If you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. I'd love it if you could give this video a thumbs up so more people can benefit from this video. You'll be helping someone, when you give this video a thumbs up. Without further ado, let's get to the video. If you've been following my Finance Friday series of videos, you know that around this time last month or 1 month ago, I made a video about how you can save money faster. I highly recommend you watch that video. But if you already have, you will know that we invested $1,000 into some stocks right in that video. I spread it across 5 stocks exactly, and I also added a last minute stock which I invested in, and I'll talk about much later in this one. So in this video I want to give you guys some updates as to what happened there and continue what I started. This is a portfolio for the YouTube channel on the Finance Friday series, so I said I'll be investing $1,000 every month, and we'll see how that does. We'll both analyze it on the channel together in this Finance Friday series. We'll see what the results would be maybe in a year's time. Will it grow? Will I lose everything? The first thing you want to know before you invest in stocks is, what is your reason for investing? Before I move on, I want to say that this video is for educational purposes. I'm not qualified to give you investment advice. So these are sort of risks I'm taking to give you guys an example and educate you guys. So why are you investing? Well, according to an article from Royal Bank, owning stocks can help you build your savings, protect your money from inflation and taxes, and maximize your investments. They are risky, and you should only invest in what you understand, and the portion of income you don't need for emergency purposes is what you should invest. So still on the article, the first part is about building your savings. Just like I mentioned in my previous Finance Friday video where I talk about how to save, this year I was only able to save around $20,000 for the first 6 months, and I highly recommend you watch that video so you will get some sense of how I do save and how you can save more money. In that video, I talk about one way you can save money by investing in stocks, which is a more advanced way in a sense. It is known that stock prices tend to rise over time, stock prices of quality companies. So saving your money in an asset class that might go up eventually in value is super beneficial and can pay off in the long run. Although the stock market fluctuates a lot, you don't want to treat this like you're gambling. You actually want to take a long-term view. So if you look at the charts of many strong companies or corporations, they have historically risen or smoothened out over a long period of time. But historical data doesn't always predict the future outcome. Also, this idea of growing your money can in fact help you stay protected from things like inflation. I know I sound like a broken record, but I also made a video about inflation and everything you need to know about inflation in Nigeria. We all know how the Naira has gone from the 300s, 350, all the way now to 500 Naira per dollar. And apps like Barter, which I used to pay for my video editing software, will now charge me 511 Naira for $1. So you see, my cost of living has gone significantly higher. My video editing software was 17,500 Naira before. It is now 25,500 Naira. The dollar price did not change at all, but because I earn in Naira, I am forced to pay significantly more for the same value. There are also some companies with stocks that pay you dividends, which is a distribution of the portion of the company's profits to shareholders like you for having shares. Not all stocks will pay dividends, but some stocks do. Okay, so how am I investing in the US stocks from Nigeria? I've covered this twice, I think, on the channel, but now there are so many apps that can help you invest in the US stock market right here in Nigeria, one of which is Bamboo, which I've talked about on the channel before, and there are many others as well, but the one I'll be using in this video is Trove, because I used it in that previous video about savings and investing to invest an initial $1,000. So I'll be doing that again in this video. Trove lets you invest in publicly traded stocks in Nigeria, in China, and in the US. You can get access to stocks, ETFs, rates, bonds, and you can fund your account easily with Naira or dollars. And that's just what I did in that previous video. And fun fact, if you download the app with my link in the description, you get a free stock from either GT Bank Holdings or Dangote Sugar, just like I did. So how did the initial $1,000 I invested in the last video do? Did I lose it all, or did I gain anything on it? If you've gotten to this part of the video and you're finding it useful, a like would mean a lot, and you would also help more people discover this video, and you also help the channel as well. Okay, so here's how the portfolio did. I initially invested $200 or $198 in each of them because Trove takes 1% service fee. It's more from some other brokers as well. But essentially, this is how they make money, by helping you execute your trade in the US stock market. So I bought the same amount in Tesla, Facebook, Google, Amazon, and Apple, and I invested in these companies because essentially all of them are tech companies. I have been involved in technology for almost 5 years of my sort of professional career, so I kind of have a fair knowledge of how these companies operate, their kind of products, and what they do. Again, you want to invest in quality companies that you understand and you have reasons to believe that their brand values are, good. I also did invest in what is called the S&P 500, which is an index. Think of it like a basket of stocks, and this basket consists of the top 500 companies in the US. I invested $192 in there, so S&P 500. So now I'll add $200 into each and every one of them again in this video, and this is practically what the portfolio looks like now. This is what it is when I now invest $200 in each of them. So join me same time next month for the update. But really though, investing in the US stock market is a way to sort of future-proof your cash rather than letting it stay in a bank account and letting it get bank charges and more. Trove is one of the apps that lets you invest in the US stock market. And fun fact, I interviewed the CEO of Trove. I'll leave a link below to watch that video. We talked about the app, we talked about how they're regulated, we talked about if your money is safe and all of that stuff. So you can watch that interview if you're interested in it with the link in the description below. I didn't include all of the things we talked about in that video because, to be honest, that video was already getting kind of long. So I'll add a couple of things. He mentioned very few things. I asked him about who should invest. I asked him about how much should anyone invest, and I asked him about the things to look out for when they want to invest. So here are some of the things he said.
I think everybody should invest. Like, I know, like, next to real estate, that's like the biggest asset class that contributes to like wealth. A simple story I tell people every time is like, they say, Dangote is X. Mark Zuckerberg just lost 50 billion, and I ask people like, how do they make 50 billion? How do they lose 50 billion? Or and it's tied to ownership in a particular company. And what is the ownership? That's actual shares in the company. I remember saying this on one.
Not financial advice.
Yeah, this is not financial advice. I remember saying this on one panel I was on one time, and like the other guy came and wanted to eat me up, and I was like, okay, that's just my own personal, this is my own personal perspective. One thing that people throw around, they say 110 years minus your age, should be in equities, right? That's just some people what they say. So like if you have 40 years, 110 minus 40, 70% can be in equities technically. So if you're 80, right, 110 minus 80 is 30. Right, so and you see like as you grow older, the investment in equities should drop. That's just one thing. Another way people look at it is some people will say 50, 30, 20. I feel after your pressing needs have been catered for, I think a huge chunk of whatever is left, probably 50% or more, depends on how aggressive you are, should go into like an emergency fund, should go into like some basic savings, and like should go into some investments. So you can figure out how to divvy it up yourself. So you earn 100k, your costs are 50k. Some people will say they earn 100k and their costs are 120k. That's your own problem. That's not but like you earn 100k, if your costs are like 70k, you have 30k left. I feel like you can evenly split the rest and say, okay, some emergency like type fund, some basic savings in a bank, and then put the rest into aggressive investing. I personally, if I had like 100k and 50k left, I'll probably put like 50k into investing, but that's just me.
That was the CEO of Trove. You can also watch the interview I did with him with the link in the description. Again, guys, this video is more for the purpose of education, not essentially investment advice. But let me know if you found this video useful, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Feel free to ask me any questions that you might have about investing. I'll be in the comments chatting with you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll talk to you in the very next one.